Hey everybody, Steven here playing Red Dead Redemption 2 for PC, and today I'm actually going to start up the online part of the game. Now, unfortunately with this, did a little bit of digging. Rockstar has said that they are not allowing people to take their character from console and port it over once to PC. Everybody is starting over, which really sucks. But multiple people have went to the website and submitted a ticket, and they've written back saying that's just the way it is. So everybody is starting over. I'm wondering if with enough fan backlash they will allow that down the road. I'm not banking on it. It sucks to have to start over. I'm going to buy a ton of gold bars. I mean, I'm just going to pump more money into it, which sucks because I'm pumping more money into it, but also certain things I don't want to have to grind to get. So this will be me just kind of starting over with all of that today. But for anybody that was wondering, yes, everybody has to start all over with this. So here we go. It's been fun tweaking with all of the graphical settings. There's a ton. I was surprised. You go down to a separate section. They allow you to tweak a lot of different things. They've cited that as being the reason why you can't port your character. I don't understand why they couldn't just take your stats and do that.
Sir.
Here we go.
Here they are.
Tell the Marshal this ain't how we do things here. But I'll oblige him this once. All right. Let's see what we got.
Going with the guy again. Man, the dude looks goofy.
Okay, you head through there.
I'm going to make my guy look the way he was. I know that's corny, but I liked the way I made my guy look. So we're going to try and get as close to that as possible here. And I'm keeping the same name too. Whoa.
You aren't going anywhere, and neither am I.
All right.
Take the time and get this right.
Doing my actual age, I'm
From what I
34.
hear, you ain't leaving us anytime soon. We're gonna need a fair record of you.
Let's see.
Tell me everything except that you're innocent. I'd find that hard to believe.
Whoa. Ears goofy. Can't even see his ears right now. Let's change that
Quite a
hair.
record we'll have on you.
Ah, still limited.
You're lucky you were caught, you know. The way the town feels about what happened, you were likely to be shot.
Okay.
It's a process, all right, but a necessary one. How you doing with that?
And I don't know if this has... Whoa. More...
Okay, then.
It doesn't look like it has more options in it. None.
Yep.
The pox. Plagued. Scarred. I had that scar there. Whoa, tiredness? Awake. Tired. Awake. I can't. Oh, his eyes. If you look at how red they get. I'm gonna keep my guy awake. I guess we'll just go neutral. Fine tune. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. I just now noticed that you can tweak that stuff. Dang, you make that scar deep. Alright, let's go neutral with that. I need to fix my guy's ears. I'm not trying to get goofy with it. Droopy. Neutral. Yeah. Cheeks full. Sunken. Gaunt. Alright, chompers. Well, smile, dude. I can't even see your teeth. Let's get regular ones. That's pretty close. Not exact. So now let's just think, is there anything that I want to tweak on this? I like it. All right. Tweak those eyebrows one more time. I actually like those. Whole hide. Whoa. Squared it is. Although his... that looks weird without it. This looks more Native American. Alright, well, that's what I'm doing. Oh, I do want to change this. I did not like my guy's whistle. There we go. Oh, I like that. I like that. Way better. Well, does that even matter? Because you end up
Fine. Go and get
Earning
your
more
picture
anyways.
took. Hold up your fingers.
Can you move your fingers?
Here we go.
There it is. There it is. What? Oh God.
Jackson! Officer Jackson, move those prisoners! Officer Benton! Kitchens aid staff! Officer Townsend, those rocks ain't gonna break themselves. What are you standing there for? Get moving! What are you looking at? Go on, get moving!
You with the hammer? And you'll do. You need to perform a work detail out near Blackwater. Come on, get in.
Oh snap.
Open the gate. Come on, Milliken.
Man, I'm a level 105. I've seen dudes that are like in the upper 200s, like 280. So I'm sure there's some people, if they are going to play it on PC, that are pissed. Way more than I am. But, I mean, I have a really good rig, and I pumped a lot of money into it, so I prefer to play games on PC.
What, old Jameson is a wretched, sour.
Plus, I'm not taking up the
bastard,
TV
no
when
mistake.
my family wants to
You
watch,
like to
so
stay calm in there. You aren't saying nothing.
probably just
Well,
taking
you are
a
now.
good
Shut
long
up.
while to rank up again. But with the collector,
You know,
the
my
bounty hunter, all that
wife
other
has
stuff, you
acquired
rank up way
ideas
quicker. So
significantly
that's the good
above her
news.
station. She's been reading too many goddamn books. Personally, I'm against education. Of women, I mean. And men, I
Why
guess.
does that look weird?
Unnecessary. Doesn't add much to the world. Education.
Good day, gentlemen.
Oh,
Don't do anything stupid. Nobody gets shot. Act like fools, and the pair of you will be dead within a minute. Now, what are your names?
Jenkins and Milliken.
Well, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, throw your guns to the ground and get on down here. That's it. Very glad to meet you. It's not worth being rash. You boys get paid a salary. You get that salary whether these people escape or not. Your wives presumably want you alive. Let them out. Now, please.
Okay, okay.
You all run away. Aside from you. Try to stay out of trouble. This is a stroke of good fortune for all of you. Use it. Now, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, be so kind as to quickly run away before somebody gets shot entirely unnecessarily. Go on, don't look back. Mr. Wendt, I believe it was $50 we agreed on.
It was.
Here's 50 each.
Each.
Yes. Now get out of here, both of you.
Uh-oh.
My employer and I appreciate your professionalism.
All we did was stand there and look tough.
And you did it fantastically well. Good day, gentlemen. Now, sir, how about you pick up these guns and we move out? My mistress is waiting for us. Come along. And you better get on this horse.
I can't even remember what my settings are at. I'm only pulling 37 frames right now.
It's not much of an animal, but they haven't got far to
Let's
ride.
see. Let's change
Must
this
be
really
odd
quick.
being out of those leg irons.
I don't know
Get
if
on
that's
the
going to
horse when you're
disrupt
ready.
online play. Let's do this, see what it does. Gets us a little bit more.
Ready? Wonderful. I hope you'll forgive the secrecy. My employer particularly values discretion. My name is Mr. Horley, by the way. 6 months at Sisika Penitentiary, awaiting a hanging for a murder you did not commit. Must have felt a whole lot longer, my friend. You still seem strong, though. I mean, doesn't look like breaking all those rocks has left you entirely broken.
Biggest thing I
Body
noticed
or
is
spirit. I hope I am right about that.
the anti-aliasing looks better,
Those sham trials,
and then
they were a disgrace. Made a
and that's with the
mockery
higher
of the
settings,
rule of law.
and it looks
Still
smoother.
can't quite believe
But I
it
also
got
noticed in certain
There's
instances
others
it
convicted
stutters
when you were
like that.
Came out breathing fire. Maybe you're like that too.
So
Guess
seems
we'll
like there's
see.
been a trade-off. I'm also
Maybe
running
you
a
just want to put it all behind you. Forget you were in
ultra-wide
there at all.
34-inch 1440p
That
monitor
will be
here
fine,
too.
of course, but you will listen to my mistress first. She spent a good sum getting you folks out. You owe her an audience, at least. You've been away for a while, so we'll help you get set up in the world. And if you want to accept our offer, you can. That's more than reasonable. And freedom out on the range can wait a few moments longer, can't it? He's just up here. There's the camp. Hit your horse.
Oh, got a few.
Tie it here. This way. She's anxious to meet you. Madam, we're back.
Hello. Jessica Leclerc, how do you do? What did you tell him?
Nothing, as we discussed.
Thank you, Horley. I do hope we have...
Oh, why is it doing that?
Well, not perhaps exactly innocent, but not guilty of what you were accused. I know you and those who were with you that died were little more than patsies, and that you were set up by one of 3 men or a woman, possibly by all of them. I can't be sure, but that is all I know so far.
And one of these people also made Mrs. Leclerc a widow.
And I will avenge my husband's death, so help me God. But I will not avenge it upon them who did not cause it, or caused it unwittingly. Anyway, I'm sure this is all a touch confusing and melodramatic. Where are my manners? Horley, please show our guests to their tent and give them some fresh clothes to put on.
Very good, madam.
Then serve us both a little refreshment.
Certainly, madam. This way. You'll find a change of clothes in there, alongside a few other items you might need, a lasso, a knife, and a lantern, I believe.
Huh. Is that it? No. I don't want best. Nope. Pants. Oops. Yeah, no, it kept it. Alright.
That looks
they don't
more
let you skip
comfortable.
this.
Hawley,
Here, madam.
you're very good health. I suppose it beats dying,
Mrs. Leclerc's husband was murdered by one of his business partners.
And I intend to find out which one. Or rather, I intend for you to find out. And kill them. You're the only person I could possibly trust to do whatever it takes.
Why does it keep doing that?
The victims of their lies still alive. You see, you walked into the town at approximately the same time my husband was shot in the back, but by another gun, firing different bullets to those you possessed when you were arrested. These bullets, this was their mistake. You were rounded up and sentenced to death, all because you came to town and didn't talk too much and seemed like you were nasty. Anyway, here they are, the people who run Blackwater. Mr. Jeremiah Shaw, banker, real estate speculator, and crook. Mr. Amos Lansing, ranch owner, speculator, and crook. Mrs. Grace Lansing, his wife, society patroness, lover of the arts, crook, and my former best friend. Teddy Brown, her disgraced brother, outlaw, wanted man, and still in contact with them. All I ask of you is your help in finding out quite what happened.
Mrs. Leclerc would like to help you get back on your feet. Get back to work.
Whatever your work may be, I don't judge. You want to rob? Rob. You want to save innocent folk? Do that as well. But you need me just as much as I need you. I think we all understand each other.
I hope we do.
Good. I look forward to rewarding you for killing those who made me a widow. My husband was a true believer in this country and in the West. He was killed for greed. Foul greed when there's quite enough for everybody. I don't care what your scruples are as to killing. I will take the full burden of that sin upon my shoulders. Goodbye, for now. Then Hawley, go introduce him to nice Mr. Cripps.
I think you'll like Cripps well enough. He's long past his prime, of course, but he hasn't gone entirely crazy just yet. And he will help you, better than most of his ilk. Cripps! Get up!
Hello, partner. Harley.
This is your new boss.
Oh, pleased to meet you, partner. J.B. Cripps at your service.
We'll pay to get your camp established. Mrs. Leclerc is a generous benefactor.
And, where are we headed?
Oh, sir. While Cripps is establishing your camp, perhaps you can go to the station and see the clerk, then head to see Clay Davies. He's a horse thief and not a terribly nice one. Then meet Cripps back at your camp.
See you shortly, boss.
All right,
Good luck.
finally, here we go. Scrawny thing. And I just got the black Arabian horse in my game. There we go. Yeah, it's weird going from a crazy fast horse to the scrawny nag that runs out of stamina so quick. There's that stuttering again. Come on. Oh, I wonder when we can start collecting stuff. Yeah, we can right off the bat. That's going to be different playing this. Is immediately collecting stuff. getting XP off of it too. Let's see. Still can't do daily challenges. Alright.
Hello. You must be Harley's friend. He's one of us. He said you also were a discouraged man. I'm very discouraged. Disappointed Alden, that's me. Anyway, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I find your reticence charming. Real charming. By the way, I heard you might want to earn a little money. Well, some gentlemen have been robbing our stages, and they are not part of the club, if you catch my meaning. If you can make them go away, I'm sure they will have something of interest to you. They're up in tall trees. See what you can do, okay? Here, by the way, a catalog. The latest issue. Just came into this armpit from a land more civilized. And if all works out, well, my colleagues and I move around these stations as needed. And all of us are very discouraged.
I wonder what they're going to do with the
We will
Wheeler
all help
and
a
Ross
fellow
and
sufferer
Co.
with pertinent information. Good afternoon, sir.
What am I thinking of? The... Come on. You're not going to access it? Guess not. Yeah, they don't have it in here. Oh, that sucks. I wonder if they're gonna... I bet they'll launch it right after this hits on Steam and all the other platforms. Come on, guy. Everything's more crisp too. That's the other thing I've noticed. Now, my TV downstairs is a TCL 65-inch 4K HDR TV. I do utilize HDR on it, and it does look incredible. I will say, like I said, here this just looks a little bit more crisp. Got anything out here? No. It's also nice playing on the ultra wide, but between the anti-aliasing and then the frame rate, that's like one of the bigger ones, is when it's not stuttering like it's been doing. I don't know what's going on with that. It runs and it looks way smoother. Oh, looks like we're gonna see a storm here too. There's some lightning. Notice with all these, all of the first opening missions take a large chunk of time. Clear these guys out. do... Oh, there we go. The rain looks different. We'll say that. That's almost more distracting. Looked like it was like the balloon getting in it. Come on. There we go. Alright, rank 2. Oh, that's right, I totally forgot. They gave you 50 gold for everybody. I'm assuming that was their way of compensation for everybody having to start over.
Okay. Okay. You're good. You're real good, friend. Here. Take this. It's Matt. Just be kind.
Ah, that's right. I believe that's specific to this also, which was that first map. Let's see where it is. Yeah, that's not too far off. Alright, let's go check this out. So we got the 50 gold. Go buy a good horse, but a lot of this stuff we're going to have to unlock with the ranks. So my hope is that when we see the game launch, come on guy, on Steam, we'll actually get the Outlaw Pass available. Fingers crossed they just give it to everybody and not charge 35 gold bars. Although you do earn them back. I guess that's kind of a trade-off. Let's just follow the path on this one. So, current plan for me, I need to get the rolls going. A quicker way to earn XP. Plus unlocking that stuff and a quicker way to just earn a ton of money. And then probably do, I mean the animal one, I mean hunter one's just the easiest one, and then do bounty hunter. Collector earns more in the long run in my opinion. I mean it's more just dollars, but I already know where this one's at. Yeah, this to me is where I could see a huge upgrade in the textures too. I think partly that's just going to be it being on a PC monitor too, so you're looking at like pixel density and stuff like that. I mean this is a 1440p one, but can't remember what my panel is. Oh wait, what? Alright, slide down, dude. Oh yeah, I haven't unlocked where you can actually, there it is, run and do that. I think that's with the collector where you can run and still keep your hunting deal open. Ability card voucher. $3. What? Alright, let's see what this ability card voucher is. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, I always go with this one. There we go. All right. Where's my cam? I thought it. Dang, I still can't do that. All right, looks like I'm meeting Clay Davis because I still can't do everything yet. Gotta do this first mission still. Steal one of these horses though. Alright, we'll see if everybody can hear me on this. Looks like, what's his name? Hoff from Stranger Things. Hoffman? What was this?
I win again. Did Horley send you, Pop? I'm Clay Davies. This is my brother, Clyde. Maybe not. Listen, I heard you wanted to earn some money. So, there's a gang of ne'er-do-wells. They are a bunch of degenerates, not good people. They're out of Manzanita Post with a bunch of horses they stole from me. Well, that's a lie, but they stole them off a fella I was gonna steal them off of. Maybe you could get them for me. You think you could do that for me, Pop? Oh, look. Here are your friends. Well, good. Meet me at the stable in Blackwater once you have the horse flesh. And I'll pay you good. Oh, and Pop, Horley wanted me to remind you, any decent work you can find, take it. But just try to stay out of trouble. Oh, and once you give me those horses, well, after that, we'll talk again. Oh, I do so enjoy these conversations. I'm used to them on account of my brother. Let's go, Clive.
Dude's got a red nose. Alright, here we go. Time to do work.
This place ain't for the likes of you. You're dead. Another guy. This here boy's gonna go.
Getting this guy. The gray one looks nice. Gotta be so many people playing this mission right now, since everybody has to start over. Dang, that one dude's way ahead of us. There being this many bad guys first time I play this.
Well, Horley was right about you, dead right. Ain't that dandy? Get that horse hidden away, Clive, and ready to move out as soon as we can. All right. Here's the money you earned. Now listen, Horley came by and gave me a message. He said to go see your friend Cripps up at your camp. Now listen to me for a second. Any other decent horses you find, we'll buy 'em, just as soon as we are set up, okay? Nice meeting you. You know what? Hold on, boy. I call him boy because I'm older. 30 minutes, he went black. Let's give our friend here back
I don't remember
horse.
being able to sell horses to these guys in the
a
game.
sign of
in
faith
online.
in future business. If you want to buy any extras or sundries for the animal, head inside. They've got a lot available. See you soon. Come on, Clive.
Rank level 3. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's see. What was that guy's name? See if I can remember. We'll have to look up the name. Here we go. For all the nerds out there, I'm gonna go with Shadowfax here. From Lord of the Rings. Can I get this one? Nope. Alright. Gold. Oh, I don't remember all these options. Getting that. Alright, what else? Stirrups. Oh, there we go. Can't do anything with that. Diablo blanket. Let's go. Still one of my favorite looking ones. Okay. We're good. Bada boom. Alright, now we gotta meet Crips at camp. Here. Just wanted to see the animation. There it is. Now we can see everything. Man, that looks great. You can see the heat. That I don't remember seeing. Maybe it was just harder to see, but I can see the heat waves in the tree line. That's awesome. There it is. I was waiting for something like that to happen. Okay. I do that all the time in the game. Alright. Man, my camp is completely upgraded too. So I'm going to have to save up to get all my stuff again. Oh, and this looks boring now compared to what I had.
Oh, there you are, partner.
How do you get on with Clay Davies? Horrible little wretch, in my opinion. Pop this and pop that. I'd like to pop him, a slime bucket. Anyway, I've got everything set up. Well, what we have so far, place is pretty nice. I think you did a good job for you. I'll earn my keep. When you get too old to fight, what choice have you got? It's either work or beg. And I'd rather work. Oh, I saw Horley. Now, he wants you to come down and meet him in Blackwater when you get a chance. I think he might have some work for you. Oh, and while you're out on your travels,
you can see that heat.
You may see some folk with employment opportunities. Good folk, bad folk, looking for a tough guy with a gun to help them. Up to you if you listen to him, I guess. You know, I used to like that kind of stuff. One time, I almost helped a clown steal an elephant. But that's a very silly story. Welcome home. Make yourself at home. It is your home.
Still can't skip this. Boom, level 4. That looks great. Alright. Okay, finally it shows stuff. I'm about to unlock rolls and do all that stuff now. Now the fun can begin.
Hey, look out!
Let's see if he allows me to do anything.
Yes, take a look.
That's weird. So that cuts in right there where it goes to 16 by 9 from my 21 by 9 to that. Alright. I'm not gonna mess with that just yet. And this is my favorite outfit for him. So
Are you
get
saying
that
my
right now.
clothes smell? Let me know if
Yes,
there's
I'm saying
anything
your
else you
clothes
need.
smell. Alright, so that is going to wrap this video up. I mean, that took a while, but we got a lot to do because we have to get set up for the bounty hunter license, the collector license, and then get set up so that we can be I always forget the name of it. The trader. Jeez. So, much work to be done. That is it, everybody. If you liked the video, hit the like button for me. Initial impressions, it looks phenomenal. It plays phenomenal. It sucks starting over, yes. But I think with the amount of stuff we're going to see from the modding community, like we've seen with GTA, we'll see some worthwhile stuff that will be the reason to play this on PC versus playing this on something else, console. So, I'm going to try and pump out a handful more videos on this as well. The good news is I get to record this versus what I was doing before, which was trying to record it all in post. So now I get to actually do it as I'm playing the game. But the stuttering right there that you just saw too, I mean, that's kind of been the biggest letdown. I don't know what's going on with that. Frame rate's been doing pretty decent with my graphical settings. I've tried to do it higher and it like wasn't gonna work. Like hopefully too this doesn't have some of the issues that it's having on consoles right now, like the camp not being able to set up and the glitch where the animals don't show up, but we shall see with that. So thank you guys so much for watching. Check back soon for more videos.